Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we took care of the final guardian in Tartarus, the Jotun of Grief, a boss that is designed to catch off unsuspecting players if they're encountering that for the first time. Seriously, if you go look up the information about the Jotun of Grief in the SMT wiki, you'll find that that thing is a really mean, nasty jerk if you're not prepared for it. But we did get by it in relatively smooth fashion, as we have finally concluded our business in Tartarus, requests, shadows, and all the like. We also got this huge pair of double doors that spawn after completing our last fight with the Jotun, but we're not going into that yet. That's to be taken care of at a later time. So today, I want to exit the dark hour and go back to our normal lives, as we don't have that much social business to take care of now that we have taken care of all the stuff we could possibly do in Tartarus. So these next couple episodes aren't going to be socially focused, but I'm going to do my best to get through it as fast as I can. The sooner we can do that, the sooner we can reach the promised day. And speaking of the promised day, it's only a whopping 8 days away. We're not that far from it now. But like I said, there's socially bits to bound, and we gotta take care of that first. And the first thing we're gonna do is hang out with Aigis. I'll be by your side, yada yada yada. So have Uriel, that's good. So we're gonna accept her offer. But today is gonna be an ordinary hangout session with Aigis. We don't have enough points to level up in her link yet. And it's gonna be with us just hanging out with cats and dogs. Considering our recent encounter with dogs when we were hanging out with Aigis, this is pretty wholesome compared to last time. Although Mako's just sitting around with the cat still. It's a pretty cute scene, I must admit. Especially with Aigis just standing around and the dogs going around her like that. At least it's a very fun time those two are having, at least I assume. So now it's evening.
Where have you been?
Just hanging out with some good folks and some pets as well. Well, just animals, not really our pets, but still. Yeah, I know, Aki. 1 week until the 31st. Once we go into Tartarus on the 31st, we won't be able to leave until the battle's over. So that's the game tell you that once you enter Tartarus on the promised day, you're not getting out until you finish your objective. So that's your point of no return. It's pretty nice that the game does warn you about that in advance if you haven't really figured that out yet. Though I'm pretty sure most people who do play this game for the first time would assume that, but it's still nice for the devs to actually put that in as a little warning for anybody who hasn't thought about that possibility yet. An anti-shadow weapon, I did what I was ordered to. My future was decided for me, so choosing my old future will be a new experience for me. But I will do my best. I'm sure you will, I guess. I'm sure you will. Time for this could be worse. Oh yeah, future consultation, that is coming up too. Pretty sure I have an idea what to do. It should be a breeze for you. I think it will be. So we got that to take care of first before we do have to put our full focus onto the promised day, but it won't take that long to go through. And I'm pretty sure this is the same thing that everyone's saying from last time too. Tsuru, you got anything different to say? I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, so I'm not going to speak to everyone else. I'll go check on the TV, since that has been a regular occurrence as of late. Sharing news related to the cult, that's nothing out of the ordinary at this point, though it's still pretty annoying to come across, not gonna lie. So, Goro, you go for a walk tonight, boy? I got nothing else to do. We were hanging out with other animals early on, so why not keep going with that, but just have it with one of our own. It's just gonna be the two of us, going out having another regular walk at night. Oh, we get to see Yuko though, on our way back to Nakanaki Shrine. It's been a long time since we've seen her, come to think of it. So this is a surprise, I'll say. It's like we were connected just now. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Do I have a big stupid grin on my face? It's not that big or stupid. Don't worry about that, Yuko. You're fine just the way you are. So I think of you so often when I'm alone. super rough lately. Everyone's talking about the end of the world and stuff all the time. Yeah, I know. But in my mind, I'm okay, because you're right there with me. Thanks for that. Boy, I bet that sounded weird too, huh? Not really. I think people are really starting to cherish the other people that are in their lives. So you're not the first one to say that, Yuko, and there's nothing wrong about reminiscing about that. Speaking of people we have seen recently, some time ago, we did find that Chihiro was able to survive her ordeal with the whole dark hour stuff. The reason why I bring this up is that I came across something that was really surprising to me. Apparently, there's a cutscene in the game that shows Takaya and Jin actually going to talk to Chihiro, not Chihiro, Chidori. I don't have Chihiro on my mind all of a sudden. I meant Chidori, and we found out that they were the ones that freed her from the hospital. Although that's not really anything to be surprised about. I'm pretty sure that was to be suspected when we did fight Chidori outside of Tartarus. But there's an actual cutscene that does depict that happening. Like I said, I've never known about this before. I only came across this when I was briefly going through a top 10 Persona bosses list, and I found that bit of footage in the video. I got really curious about it. It's not really well known, and I can only assume that the only way you can access that cutscene is by playing this mode of FES on hard, or it's probably just on hard in general, no matter what version of Persona 3 you're playing at. Like I said, there's not a lot of information about it, as not a lot of people know about this cutscene. It is available to see on YouTube, but there's not a lot of information about the conditions to meet in order to actually see that play out. So that's a little something I did discover for myself on my off time. Never really thought about that cutscene actually being a thing. It did cross my mind, like, in passing whenever we were coming across the whole Chidori boss fight, but still, it's actually cool to see that that Takaya and Jin actually did go to Chidori in the hospital and freed her and brought all her stuff. That's why we found out that she had all of her persona equipped with her when we did fight her. Peace with bye, start worrying now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I'm gonna go talk to Aigis and then go head out for the day. Aigis, how you doing today? Same thing. Koro? Just orphan as always. I guess I should expect anything less from you, boy. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Final episode, Fly, Phoenix! A marriage between Hawk and Son. And as for Condor... And now the news. Hey, why are you gonna interrupt that? I wanna see what happens to Condor, even though I haven't paid attention to that show that much. You just can't interrupt us like that. That's a stupid way to have a cliffhanger if you ask me. Alright, so since it's Sunday today, this is another free day for us. So, I guess we'll go back to Iwatodai Station and visit another place that we can go rank up our traits. I think we'll head off to Wild Duck Burger this time. Mystery Burger, 500 yen. The ingredients are a secret. Need a little bit of courage to eat here. We do need to increase it, that doesn't matter to me. I just want to see how this plays out since we have nothing else to do now. And it's just us eating away. Duck fries are as tasty as it's, I guess, looks. And we tried the new burger. Even though the ingredients are a mystery, you courageously devour the burger. It was actually pretty good. And our courage will increase because of that. Alright. It's another interesting place to look at now that we have some free time on our hands. Now it's back to the dorm we go. I'm not sure if Cole's gonna be available on this day either. I guess I can only hope. I think I'll do that. Goro, you up for another walk tonight? Hey, he is. Nice. I'm gonna say no to that. I've got nothing else to do either. At least we're getting closer to that promised day very fast, a lot faster than I anticipated. And it's Kenji we're seeing tonight. Surprised to see you out in the cold. Your dog's name was Koromaru? He's so cute and fluffy. Yes, he is. Oh yeah, our future consultation is tomorrow, huh? Did you figure out something to say? You better put on a good act. Miss Tori be scary when she's mad. I'm sure you can attest to that so much, Kenji. Every time you fall asleep in class, she demands you bring her a more expensive cake. Again, I've heard about this, especially when it happened during a class. And more importantly, when it happened to you. A lot of guys are saying they don't want to do anything at all. I know it's a pain to put in all that hard work, but guys like that aren't just right. I like the way things are now, you know? Well, I better enjoy how things are forever, are right now, because they're not gonna last forever. But it's best to have a plan for the future, though. After me with Kenji again, I can't remember the last time we did see Kenji. It was probably on one of our Koromaru walks, but that must have been a long time ago. But now, it's time to go back to school, and I guess to go through future consultation. It's now the 25th of January. Alright, let's see what these two gossipy students are talking about this time around. I've heard a lot of talk about salvation lately, and the world becoming renewed. If apathy syndrome is becoming widespread, maybe it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm always hearing people talk about it on TV. I thought it was a cult at first, but maybe it isn't. It's still a cult. Don't be swept up by this entire apathy syndrome wubbo jubbo. It's still a bad thing, and that cult is as equally as bad. You should just get latched onto the latest trend, because it's a very bad trend at that. Wow, we're already to the last chapter of the textbook. Thanks to all your diligence, we've gone very quickly. My last day as a teacher is coming up. I'm moving to India this spring. Holy cow. My darling is a missionary here, but he said he can't take this country anymore. Too many mysterious incidents, he said. Don't get me wrong though, I love Japan. So I'd like to thank you all for being such wonderful students. It would be really mean of me to doze off now, so I'm gonna give Miss Teriuchi the benefit of the doubt. Even though we haven't seen her that much in class, it would be really awful if I did that. Thank you, Yukari. Thank you, Makoto. Thank you, Junpei, and you too, Kenji. Thank you. And there you go, sobbing. That was my best attempt at trying to sound sobbing. I'm not gonna do that again. I don't know what's come over me. I still have a month left here. Well, that month's gonna fly by, so cherish the time while you can, miss.
Let's begin, shall we? I don't have much to say, though. In the end, it's your decision. All right, first question. Are you planning on going to college after you graduate, or entering the workforce? I see. Well, if you've given serious thought to your decision, then I believe that is what you should do. Now, it's important to keep in mind that this decision is yours and yours alone. If someone else makes it for you, you'll regret it later. And then you'll have to live with the consequences, whatever they may be. But to be honest, I'm quite confident in you. You've really matured over this last year. I'm sure you're aware of it as well. What do you think has helped to bring about this change the most? I see. Well, whatever the reason, you should be proud of the young man you've become. That's all for now. I hope you have a successful senior year. Let's see. Who's next? Ah, Aigis-san. Would you mind letting her know? Thank you.
I'm sorry I went off on my own. When I finally calmed down after New Year's, I realized something. When I fought Ryoji, I got really scared when my consciousness began to fade. But that wasn't all. I was also confused and embarrassed when I realized I couldn't defeat him. But I couldn't defeat him 10 years ago either, and I didn't have those feelings then. I really have changed. I've been thinking a lot about this change that's occurred in me. You know, in the past, if I didn't understand something, I would just ask someone to explain it to me. But since I've decided to live, no one's been able to answer the questions I've been facing. However, there is one thing I've come to understand. The reason why I wanted to be close to you was so I could monitor death. But even though death is gone now, I still want to be by your side. I still don't know what it means to live yet. But I want to learn the answer. And I think I can, if I'm with you. So please take me with you. I may not be strong enough, but I'll fight with you to the end. Please. Thank you.
You suddenly remember that Miss Toriumi is waiting to meet Aigis. You leave the rooftop with Aigis. She's really must been thinking about the whole change that's gone on within her as of late. I don't blame her one bit. Okay, so since Aigis is gone, I guess this is future consultation today. Not a lot of people are available to hang out with. Okay, what to do, I guess. I was thinking about hanging out with somebody, but honestly, I have no idea what to do. It's another free day. I guess we'll head off to the strip mall again and do something. I was hoping that somebody else would show up or would be in attendance, but that's not the case. So we'll head back to Iwatodai and see what we got to do this time around. We haven't been to one of the higher levels of that place yet, so I think we'll do that as well. Besides, I think Walt Duckburger is the only place we can access on the lower floor of the strip mall that we could do to max out or increase one of our traits. Akakure, the sweet shop, a sweet set is directly out the door. I can't access that. So the other place I must be thinking of might be on the higher floor. Let's book on. Hey, where is it? Ah, here it is. Beef Bowl Shop. Beef Bowl Shop is too crowded right now. Oh. Damn it. I was hoping I could go in there. Book on? The ceiling? Nope, can't go in there either. But there's one more place we can access. Is Hakakure the only one left? Oh, here's a Wakatsu restaurant. I didn't know it's next to Hakakure. Prodigy platter. Get smarter while you digest. So this is for academics, okay. I really didn't think this was next to Hakakuri of all places. I thought it was somewhere else. Or the Prodigy Platter. You feel smarter already. And there's academics increasing like always. Okay then. Gonna head back to the dorm and find a way to spend the night. I highly doubt Cole's gonna be available this time.
Hi, how was your day?
It was alright, Fuka. Today might be our last Monday. If we don't win, there won't be another. We'll be fine. Aigis will win. We have no other choice. You're right, Aigis. We have to win. Yes, we do, or else humanity will be doomed as we know it. Day's almost here. This will be the last battle. There won't be any second chances. You won't be able to obtain any additional equipment or items outside once it begins. So spend your time wisely until then. Which reminds me, I completely forgot to get the rest of the swimsuits that I wanted to buy from the police station. I have to do that sometime soon before the 31st rolls around. Even though our tracks are set to fighting next, we'll have to choose which tracks to take after that. I have no idea what's going on inside Junpei's head. How can he make jokes at this time? I mean, the least he could do is make them funny. If you think about it, deciding your future is good motivation. If there's something you want to do in the future, then you have a race to defeat next, right? Yeah, that's right. I haven't really thought about my future because I'm so young. You got plenty of time, Ken, don't worry. But I think this is a good opportunity for you to do so right now. Well, like I said, you got loads of time, so even though you don't have anything figured out yet, you're still gonna have time later on. I understand how Junpei-kun feels. Anything can seem like a big deal if you think it's the last time you'll be doing it. Isn't that a dreary thought? Kinda is, if you think about it. I really want to save the world. Pretty sure we all do, Fuka. Let's see what Junpei is going on about this time. See this cup ramen here? If I thought that this might be the last one, I'd get all emotional about it. What about you? No way! Yeah, I would, actually. I would. It's a great discovery. It's just cheap cup ramen. Ah, this is life. Soy sauce flavor. Everyone's got a way of handling the end very differently, and that's probably Junpei's way of doing it. Which is about to end. The mission my creator gave me to destroy all shadows. But another mission has just begun. My mission to live in this world. I know I can do it, with help from all of you. Oh, what's wrong, boy? Why are you whimpering? Coral seems confused. I'm going to live too. I want to be with everyone. That's what he's saying. Don't worry, Koromaru-san. We'll be together forever. Well, maybe not forever, but it's too early for our lives to end now. I'm pretty sure that cheered Koro off. Way to go, Aigis. And as for the news related to the cult, no big surprise, so I think I'm gonna stop things for today, since there's not much else going on right now. So next time, we're gonna head back to school and continue with Aigis' Social Link, since that's one of the only ones left that we can take care of right now. And we did get enough points to level up that now, so we'll do that the first chance we get. Until we meet again, farewell for now.